I'm Tom from Do-It-Yourself Home Automation, and this is a look at what to do if you start to find on your Aerogarden tomatoes that you're getting little rotten bits like this. You can see this one here that's rotting away there. And that's actually caused by a condition called blossom end rot in most cases. And it's characterized by the fact that the bottom of the tomato starts to kind of rot away, and it basically starts around the midline. So this started out, it's shriveled now, but it started out like a normal tomato, but the bottom half had this kind of rot happening. So there's good news and bad news. The good news is that it's not usually caused by any kind of a disease or pest. So you probably don't have some kind of a fungus or an attacker going after your Aerogarden tomatoes. But the bad news is that it's usually caused by some kind of a water or nutrient deficiency. So if you're starting to see that, and I actually had it on a lot more tomatoes originally, you can also start to see that the leaves may start to turn yellow. And one reason for that is it's just not getting enough nutrients. And I actually didn't realize when I was putting in the plant food every week or two, I think whenever this light comes on to add plant food, I had been putting in one cap each time. And apparently for the tomatoes, once they're fully grown like this and starting to produce fruit, you actually need to put 3 caps in at each feeding. Kind of surprising, didn't say that on the plant food or anywhere in the instructions. I had to find it online. So if you're getting blossom end rot like this, and you can't figure out what's going on, try doing 3 capfuls if you have mature tomatoes of the plant food at each feeding instead of just the one. The other thing that can cause it is if there's not enough water for the tomatoes. And I had been actually watering when the add water light came on, which seems logical, but I read online from Aerogarden and heard from them that actually it's best to always keep the water at the fill level there. Especially as the tomatoes are growing, they start to consume a lot of water, and if you let them go to the point where the light comes on, it's actually too far. Seems a little bit silly, but that's apparently a tip from them. So I've started to just fill this. I haven't done it yet today, but to fill this with water automatically every day to make sure that they always have enough in there. And you can see after I started to do that, this one's shriveled for about 2 weeks now. It's probably going to fall off. The other tomatoes are growing fine. I haven't had an issue with it anymore after adding more nutrients and also starting to water every single day. If you do have the blossom end rot, I left that one on to show it, but basically you just want to take a pair of shears and clip those off because those tomatoes aren't able to be saved once they do have the condition. But if you make the changes like I did, more nutrients, more water, then as you can see, no problems with my other future tomatoes. If you found this helpful in any way, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps.